Let's take a closer look at the Pizza Hut Star Wars Coke cups made by Taurus in 1977 and 1978.
Villa Varykino. If it's Star Wars, we collect it.
Hello there. Thanks for visiting Villa Varykino. Today I'm going to take a look at a set of plastic drinking cups that were available from branches of Pizza Hut when purchasing a Coca-Cola soft drinks during the initial theatrical release of the first Star Wars movie in late 1977 and early 1978. There are 6 cups in this series. Number 1, Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker. We've got Chewbacca and Han Solo. Darth Vader. Number 4, Tusken Raider and Jawa. X-Wing vs TIE Fighter. And finally, C-3PO and R2-D2. The cups are quite unique New Zealand specific collectibles because during the early years, many locally produced Star Wars collectibles were either those associated with the Toltoys toy company or were two-dimensional objects such as trading cards or stickers. It wasn't until around 1983 and onwards when we started seeing a broader range of made in New Zealand Star Wars products, such as those from Bing Harris Sargood Ltd. These plastic Star Wars Coca-Cola cups exist in the collections of a few fans, but historically have been associated with a bit of mystery about their origins and availability. We know they were manufactured by West Auckland injection moulding company Taurus Plastics Ltd, a company that was initially incorporated in 1971 and is now known as TCI New Zealand Ltd. This is the same company that many Kiwis will recognise as the one responsible for your classic school ruler with the Taurus bull logo on it. Some of you may even still have one rattling around in your kitchen or office stationery drawer. Taurus Plastics make, to this day, homewares, outdoor and garden products, and school or office stationery. In the 1970s, they produced a couple of movie tie-in cups using the same molds as this Star Wars set. As well as the Star Wars series, they were known to produce a set of 6 tumblers released in 1978 through Pizza Hut restaurants to commemorate the release of the Superman movie. The Star Wars Coke cups feature graphics similar to those used on plastic cups released in the United States through 7-Eleven stores, but the overall design of the products differ in a number of ways. The New Zealand cups are smaller, with less taper, are constructed from a thicker plastic, and only have printing on one side, unlike the US cups which had a text description on the reverse side of the product. Although the US series had 8 different designs, it appears that not all of the designs were used in New Zealand. This is a common phenomenon wherein a New Zealand version of a series of collectibles is only a subset of the related US series. The New Zealand cups have the Taurus logo and name on their base, as well as the Coca-Cola catchphrase, "Coke adds life." These cups could be purchased at Pizza Hut restaurants, filled with Coke, Lead, Fanta or L&P for about 30 cents each. It is possible that they were also available at KFC restaurants at the time. Although there has been some discussion amongst fans that these cups were available at Georgie Pie restaurants, this doesn't seem to be the case given that at the time Star Wars was released in New Zealand, Georgie Pie only had a single branch in Kelston, Auckland. Its second branch opened in April 1978 and it didn't start doing movie tie-in promotions until some time later. These minimalist cups, with their simplified Star Wars imagery, are great vintage Kiwi collectibles, particularly given their connection to a long-standing New Zealand brand. They are surprisingly robust, and even the printed graphics seem to survive on most specimens over the decades. They still show up on the secondary market from time to time, definitely worth grabbing if you see them. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today as I took a closer look at some fun, historical New Zealand Star Wars collectibles. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the galaxy, and let's hang out again soon for more Star Wars fun. May the Force be with you. If you're a fan of vintage Star Wars collectibles from New Zealand, I recently took a look at my New Zealand Star Wars Original Trilogy trading cards and stickers. That video is linked here in case you haven't already seen it, as well as our whole Star Wars collectibles playlist. This is the way.